Welcome. Today we're diving into a really powerful but super simple idea for how to shift your mindset and, just get moving forward. Let's jump right in. So, have you ever felt like your brain is just stuck on replay? You know what I mean, right? Where you just keep going over and over some mistake or something you said from yesterday, last week, maybe even years ago? It feels like you're trapped, forced to watch the same scene again and again. Well, the idea we're looking at today gives us a really clear way to break out of that loop for good. Okay, so first things first, we've got to understand the problem. The source we're using calls it the trap of yesterday. And that's exactly what it is, right? It's that mental space where we get totally bogged down by the past, and it comes with a very specific and not so great feeling. And listen to how powerful this is. This isn't some gentle suggestion like, oh, maybe try not to regret things. No, it's an absolute command. Never have any regret. And the reason why is just so beautifully simple. Because it's gone. Why waste your energy holding on to something that doesn't even exist anymore? The past is a closed book. So, let's be super clear about what we're actually up against here. Regret, at its core, is all about wishing. It's wanting to go back and edit a part of your life you just can't get to anymore. And it's that clash, that friction between what actually happened and what you wish had happened. That's what creates all that internal static and keeps you completely stuck. And this really gets us to the heart of the matter. It's a fundamental truth. The past is fixed. It's done. You can't change it. So every single ounce of energy you spend wishing it was different, that's energy that's literally being stolen from building your today. And realizing that, it's not about being pessimistic. It's actually incredibly practical. It frees you up from fighting a battle you were never, ever going to win. Okay, so if we're letting go of yesterday, what are we supposed to grab onto today? Well, that brings us to the solution, which is all about the promise of a new day. This is where we make the turn, right? We're moving from the problem to the actual action plan.
And here it is. The antidote to all that regret is inspiration. And just like we had that firm command to never regret, we have another one here. Always get inspired. The idea is that every single day brings a brand new chance, not for looking back with remorse, but for looking forward with inspiration. It's something you have to actively go after.
Yeah, this really lays out the whole shift perfectly. We're basically trading in our old mindset for a new one. We're swapping out regret for inspiration. What was gone is now beginning. What felt fixed is now wide open with opportunity. It's a total mental reset, and it's a choice we get to make every morning. But, okay, how do you just get inspired? It's not like you can just flip a switch, right? Well, it's not magic, but we can break it down into simple steps. First, just acknowledge it. When the sun comes up, consciously tell yourself, this is a fresh start. Step 2, actively look for one thing, just one thing. It can be tiny, that gives you a little spark of good feeling. A line in a book, a great song that comes on, whatever. Then third, and this is key, use that little spark to take one small positive action. That's it. That's how you turn a fleeting feeling of inspiration into real momentum. And all of this brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, your path forward. So, we've seen the trap, we've found the fuel. Now, how do we actually use it to get moving? Because this is the whole point of the exercise, right? To get on your way. That inspiration we were talking about, that's the fuel that creates forward motion. It's how you finally break free from that awful stuck-on replay feeling and start, actually building your future, one inspired day at a time. And here are the simple daily instructions for how to keep that momentum going. And listen, this isn't just some fluffy, feel-good saying. Stay positive, that's the internal work you have to do, managing your thoughts and looking for the good. And keep smiling, that's the external action. It's a physical thing you can do that can actually reinforce that positive feeling inside. So what we're left with is this really elegant, simple formula for making progress. Your mindset? Stay positive. Your action? Keep smiling. And the result? When you put those two things together, you get on your way. You start creating this amazing, self-reinforcing loop of positivity and momentum.
And that's really the whole breakdown. It's a simple idea, but it's such a powerful framework for moving forward. It's all about trading that regret for inspiration and then turning that inspiration into real action. So the only question left is the one you get to answer for yourself tomorrow morning. What will your new day inspire?